Fellas, what is going on today, fellas? So today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to get your first million MT here on 2K21 MyTeam. So as you can see, I'm an MT millionaire nowadays. Nothing too crazy. Just it's only a million MT. I could have had more. Now let me stop playing around, but I'm going to teach you how to get your first million MT. It took me a while to do this, just because I took a break from playing MyTeam. You guys know I'm kind of getting back into MyTeam now, and ever since I've been back on MyTeam, I've been earning a ton of MT. So I'm going to teach you exactly what I've been doing. So when I first played this game, the first thing I did was play domination. So you guys know that if you're a part of the streams. For those who weren't there or just didn't see that for whatever reason, we finished all these dominations, and I earned a good amount of MT just from completing all of these, because this is going to give you MT. But if you don't even need to do this, like, this was just the first thing that I did, and I don't remember exactly how much MT I had at the end of it, but it might have been under 200k somewhere. I think it was between 100 and 200k. So yeah, that's what happened when we finished domination. At that point, I was able to snipe, and once you get that first 100k, you can snipe. You have to focus first on getting that first 100k, which I made a video about a while back, like when the game first came out, but I'm just going to talk about it briefly here, how to make your first 100k, and then how to turn that 100k into a million. So let's get straight into it. So when you're starting off with no MT, what are you going to do? Like, what if I only got 10k MT or 5k MT? What am I going to do? If I had 10k MT, I would sit on a budget filter, like any budget filter, such as the amethyst filter. The amethyst filter is a perfect example of a budget filter. You also want to pay attention to these challenges, because sometimes there are players that are needed within the challenges. Like, let me see right here, for example, D'Angelo Russell, 750 XP, scored 25 points with D'Angelo Russell in a single game. That gives you 750 XP. D'Angelo Russell is not a snipe anymore because this challenge is gone, and that's the thing you got to keep in mind with those kinds of challenges. The ones that are only available for one day, that require you to do a certain thing with a certain player just for that particular day, you need to take advantage of those, because that player is going to rise in price on that particular day because of that challenge. So yesterday was the D'Angelo Russell. In the past, there's been Eric Pascal. I think there was a Blake Griffin at one time. So there's always these different players that you can take advantage of and snipe off those filters, dedicated to a specific player. You got to keep in mind that. And they're typically budget filters, because the players usually like an emerald player or a gold player that you can snipe very easily with very low MT. And if you don't want to do that, if you want to like snipe on those budget filters, you can just play some games, I don't know, TTO or whatever game mode you want to play, just to earn some MT, and just enough where you can start to use a little bit of a budget filter, because the filters, that's what this video is going to be about for the most part, is just using those filters and what you want to do on them and how to use them. So yeah, you can either play some games of TTO or whatever, or you can sit on like these players filters that come out every now and then, where it's like, do so and so with this person and earn 750 XP, for example, just like the D'Angelo Russell. Once you have a good amount of MT, you can switch a filter, and you don't have to do this anymore. Maybe you can do the regular amethyst filter, where you find the cheapest amethyst player, which I think he's around 7k from what I remember. It was last time it was with this dude named Caron Butler, I think it was. It looks like it went up a little bit in price though. Let's take a look. Okay, it's not even 7,800. It might be in the 8,000s. Oh, 8,200, and we still haven't found the cheapest one. Let me see. All right, there we go. The cheapest amethyst seems to be going for, it's like Caron Butler, 8,600. So it's still Caron Butler for the most part, but it's going for more than he used to. He used to go for like 7k. So what you want to do is just set the max buyout lower. You can put it to like 7k, maybe even 7,500, because they're gonna I would go maybe 7k, maybe a little bit higher. You anywhere between 7 and 7,500. If you put 7,500 and you sell them for 86, they're gonna take away 860. So you'll make a tiny bit of profit, but you want to make more than that. So maybe 7,000, and boom, amethyst. And that's all you got to do is refresh on here and get anything that you see and sell it back. And you can do this until you run out of MT, and then repeat the process once you sell them all back, right? So these are ways that you're going to get a lot of MT. Once you start to earn more MT, you can start to bump up to higher filters. So next you can do the regular diamond filter if you wanted to, right? Or you can do the regular pink diamond filter if you wanted to. Like, as you earn more MT underneath 100k, and you're still underneath 100k, you can switch up the filters that you're using in accordance to how much MT you have. So that's how you're going to build up the MT, as well as you know, playing games here and there, triple threat, whatever else you might do. I don't really play many games here. My MT all comes from sniping. So, you know, that's just what I'm talking about. But you're obviously going to be earning MT if you actually play triple threat and, you know, unlimited and limited and all that stuff. So there you go. And if you open packs with VC, you'll earn some MT from that, from reselling stuff. I wouldn't do that though. Do not open packs at all. It's a scam, bro. You can be way more successful if you just don't open packs, okay? Just don't do it. But here we go. So now you're at 100k MT. I just taught you how to get to 100k MT. After you're at 100k MT, now you need to start sniping on the big man filters, like the I'm talking the hefty filters, not big man as in like power forward center big man, but big man as in the grown man filters. Like these are the filters for real men. The real men sit on these filters, and this is where you make the huge killing profits. And this is what I've been able to do, you know, and how I've been able to earn the amount of MT that you see right here on my screen. So an example of that filter would be pink diamond small forward. This is probably the most common one at the moment. And then you go Conference Eastern. And the reason is because Grant Hill is one of the most expensive players in the game, besides the Halloween possessed players. Yeah, he's up there in price, which I actually sniped. Dominique is going for profit too. He's not going for much as Grant, but he's still profit. And then I think there's someone else on here too. LeBron is on here, going for over $1 million. If you get him, you're the luckiest man alive. I don't care what no man tells me, bro. Good luck, bro. If you get a LeBron, bruh, if you get a LeBron right now, bro, just hit the pack mark and spend all your MT on packs because you're a lucky man, okay? But yeah, that's a filter you can sit on if you want a Grant Hill. There's other filters you can sit on, bro. But that's like the most common one. And for right now, for the time being, that's the one I would sit on. I mean, you could technically sit on the possessed Halloween, but really, what are your odds of seeing one of these guys? I wouldn't recommend it because, you know, it's not consistent at all. Like I've spent so much time on here and I haven't seen that one thing. So don't even do it, man. Don't waste your time. Don't be a loser like me and waste his time and want to be so stupid. Oh, I'm gonna get a LeBron snipe. I'm gonna get a Vince Carter snipe. I'm gonna get a James Harden snipe. I don't care what no man tells me. That's what I was saying. And look at me now, wasting all my days and hours on this filter. I was like, I'm not doing that no more. So you need to switch over from here. I mean, you could, if you're going to spend time on this filter, bro, spend like 15-30 minutes max. Don't waste too much time on it like I did. Use the small forward pink diamond one for now. The small forward pink diamond east to be specific. And go ahead and do that because that's going to be the one that's most favorable to you. You could also try to snipe John Wall because John Wall is going for great profit. As you can see, this man is like at 4. Well, that one's a diamond chewing contract. This one's at 327 minutes left. That's probably going to go up. He's just around the same price as Grant Hill, I would say. And how could you snipe John Wall? I mean, you could just snipe him by his name, or there's a pink diamond. He is part of the Southeast, but the thing about the Southeast is that it has players that are not too expensive right now, like Gilbert Arenas. But Gilbert Arenas might make you a little bit of profit. He made me like 8,000 MT profit. Tracy's a good snipe. That's one of the snipes I got. Pete Maravich isn't good, so it's like there's certain guys you just don't want to use. I think you can use the shooting guard pink diamond filter. Let me see. If you have Ginobili, you would have to filter him out, and Maravich. That's the thing about them. But Ray Allen, Tracy, are both going to be snipes on here. So you have options there. If you have enough MT, oh, James Harden is there too. If you have enough MT like me, like I'm a cheapo. We got to filter out Brandon Roy too. I'm a cheapo and I don't like to filter dudes out. I have Manu Ginobili, so I could filter him out, but I would have to buy Maravich and I would have to buy Brandon Roy because obviously they're not ideal. I don't want to see them. But because I'm so cheap with my MT and I like to just save it off, I typically don't do this, which is like a detriment for me. But, you know, that's just the way I do it, you know. And I still get my snipes. Which is a good thing. So these are the filters that I'm talking about, man, that you want to be sitting on if you want to get those big snipes. Tracy, big snipe. Ray Allen's a big snipe. John Wall's a big snipe. Grant Hill's a big snipe. Obviously, any of the Halloween possessed players are big snipes. You have to find filters that have those guys on it because those are the ones that are going to maximize the most profits that you have. And once you do that, you just sell them back. So I'll just show you the snipes that I got so far here. I mean, I've got a Grant Hill that you guys saw on my stream. You didn't see the actual the process of me getting him, but you saw the what's it called, the screenshot of it, and you saw him sell. We got Tracy, we got Gilbert, was a little bit of profit, nothing crazy. Dominique, you know, Ben Wallace was huge for us. So like these are the snipes that I'm talking about. These are the snipes that you need to get because they're gonna make you so much MT. Once you sell them back, they're gonna make you so much MT. You don't ever keep these snipes, you just sell them back. So once you have that rhythm going, if you're at, I don't know, 100k MT, you get a snipe, you sell it back, that puts you 200 something K, right? And then you're at 200 something K, you get another snipe, sell it back. Now you're at 3, maybe 4, depending on what snipe you get, obviously. And then you repeat that. You find yourself eventually hitting 1 million MT. And if you get 1 snipe per day, you can get to 1 million MT a lot. Now, how do you get 1 snipe per day? Well, you have to sit on the filters for a good amount of time. I would sit on the filters. If I was aiming to get 1 snipe a day, I would sit on the filters for an hour to 2 hours every day. I would say at that point, you can probably get one good snipe per day. Sometimes I don't get 1 good snipe per day. Depends how the filters are looking for that day. It's going to be better on days that packs come out as opposed to days that packs don't come out. So, you know, it's random though. You really never know. If you have a lot of time on your hands, just sit on the filters for a long time and you'll eventually find yourself an MT millionaire. If you don't have that much time on your hands, just try to spend as much time as you can on filters and you should be good to go. All right. So that's how you become an MT millionaire, man. I just broke it down to you. I gave you all the tips and tricks, everything you need to know about becoming an MT millionaire. Bro, follow this guide, bro. You'll find yourself with millions of MT, buying any player you want, opening as many packs as you want, doing whatever you want. Although I don't recommend opening packs because they're a scam, and Ronnie 2K trying to scam us, bro. So don't do it. But hope you guys did enjoy the video regardless. All right. I catch you guys in the next one. If you're new, hit that sub, man, and peace out.